Hi you guys, it's Karina. So today I am back with another video tutorial on my template 100, which is my Magnolia inspired flower. Realize I don't have a video tutorial for her. I do have an Instagram highlight story, which is kind of like a video chat and a tutorial. But I know some of you guys don't have Instagram, so I definitely wanted a tutorial here on YouTube that you could go to. It's super simple. Now, obviously these are not the Magnolia kind of colors, but I am working on my daughter's room on a floral wall, colorful floral wall. So I figured, you know what, let's make some magnolias, but in different colors. But let me take you to my floral wall. And here are the little original magnolias, as you can see here, that I have on my wall, which is your typical magnolia color, your white with the yellow center. So this is what I'm going to be showing you today, how to make, along with the center that I'm going to be using my pink center 5 for the center. Now you could do hand cut. Honestly, you can do whatever you want. On my YouTube, on my Instagram, under my saved highlight stories, under Magnolia, I do have a tutorial, another tutorial showing you a possibility of another Cricut design of a center image that you could use instead of this one. So if you want to go to my Instagram, Ariel Elise Designs, go under my saved highlight stories and look for the one that says Magnolias. So it is going to start off with the tutorial of my first original Magnolia, which is my template 26, I want to say. She is the original. She is pretty large. So template 100 came about because I had many requests to resize her to make her kind of, you know, obviously into a little smaller version. So here, look how cute, super tiny. So that's where template 100 came about. So if you go under that Instagram highlight stories, I'll have it linked down below here on my YouTube. If you want to copy and paste, it'll take you straight to that Magnolia highlight story, and you can watch the original template 26 along with a quick tutorial on this one. Now let me show you what the SVG looks like on Cricut Design Space. Silhouette will look similar as well. I just want to show you how you are going to resize these petals because you are going to receive 7 different sets. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Hi guys, all right, so let me show you what the SVG looks like, and don't mind if the phone is shaking. So this is what the SVG is going to look like. You're going to receive 7 different pairs. So size wise, she can range around 2.5 inches to the largest being around 6.5 inches. And as if you can see here, what you're going to do is you're going to you're going to first ungroup this. Bear with me because for some reason my computer has been very slow today. I probably have to restart her. Okay, so what you're going to do, so now as you can see, the petals are separate. You're going to go here and you're going to read. So the first one, it says wide blue petal. This is your wide petal. It's saying that you are going to change it to 3.5, but you're only resizing the height. Okay, that is all you're doing, and you need to make sure that this little lock key is locked, and you're going to change it from right here. So if that one is 3.5, then you're going to go to height and you're going to change it to 3.5. Okay, and the next petal, so your smaller blue is going to be 3.1. So then that means this smaller petal, we are going to adjust the sizing to 3.1. Oops, there's 2.2. Because as you can see, once you change the height, the width is automatically going to change, okay? So that is how you are going to adjust the measurement of your petals. So as you can see, I already have my sets ready to go, and let me show you how many you're going to need of pretty much, that's not pretty much, they're all assembled exactly the same way. Your wider petal, you are going to need 6 of these, and your smaller petal, you're going to need 3. So I already have all my little sets ready to go, just so it's easier for me to access them. Now, I did want to mention that as you can see that there are going to be 3 bases, circles. So let me tell you which bases go with what. The little small base circle is going to go for the first 3 smallest sets. Then you're gonna have your middle base. That is gonna go with your 2 second middle or larger, so your 4th and your 5th, let's just say it that way. And then your larger base circle is gonna be for your 2 larger petals, okay? So your larger base is gonna go with the blue and purple set. Then this medium pink is gonna go for your lime green and red set. And then your light pink base, and obviously these are not already measured out. If you're noticing why are these bigger, that's because I still haven't adjusted the measurement. So once they're adjusted, okay, so your light pink is then gonna go to your purple, your yellow, and what color? And your orange. Sorry, I got a little. So your orange, your yellow, and your purple are gonna go with the light pink base, okay? And if you get the PDF, it already has it all broken down for you. But I just wanted to show you that. And please, if you ever have any questions, please message me and I'd be happy to help. So let's get to the tutorial. Okay guys, so I have my petals all prepped. So I have 6 of the wide, then 3 of the smaller, and then my larger base circle. So this is the largest of the sets, okay? So I want to say this one is roughly around 6.5 inches, okay? So you are going to need something to curl, so I'm just going to use this acrylic stick that I have from Amazon. Then I am going to use my little Westcott scissors, my Westcott titanium. Aren't they adorable? Love these, especially working with smaller flowers. And then obviously glue gun. I am going to be using my SureBonder mini detailed glue gun. That is my go-to working for smaller sets. So the way that we are going to assemble this is exactly the same way you're going to assemble all the sizes. And if you have my template 26, which is the larger Magnolia, assembled exactly the same way. So first thing is first, you're going to get 3. Now I am using, this is cardstock from, what is this from? Hobby Lobby. No, Michael's. It's from Michael's. And it is textured. I'm just not going to use a textured side. I'm just going to use the other side. So grab first 3 wide petals. And I'm going to curl both sides just like this. And that's it. So now you're going to add glue. And we're going to place it kind of towards the center. Okay, so our goal here is that we are going to place them in a triangular form, and we're going to try to form a triangle in the center. Don't stress about it if it's not perfect. This is what you want. And do you see how we have that little triangle shape in the center? That's exactly what we want. Okay, so those are our 3. So we are on to our next 3. Grab something to curl with. You can also use a wooden dowel. This time we do need our scissors. We're gonna cut in the center, just like this. Add glue. And pinch, just like that. Glue, pinch, glue, pinch. Okay, so now we are going to place these in between. So this is still the same petal, the wide one. We're going to go in between. Just like that. Okay, so now we are on to our last 3. So this is your other petal. This is the smaller one. Same thing where we're curling inwards. So as you can see, super simple. Cut in the center. Little dot of glue and pinch. okay? And we are repeating the same steps of going in between the petals. And that's it. Super simple, you guys. So now what we need is a center. Up to you what you would like to use. Honestly, you can do little puffy centers, you can do little hand cut centers. Like I said, refer to that Instagram highlight story because I do show you different types of centers. But today we're going to be using my pink center 5, and I'm going to show you how the measurements of what I'm using and just kind of my tips and techniques. Because one of the things that I know some of you struggle is knowing what size to do your centers, size-wise, you know. One of the things that I have found that has helped me tremendously is either getting a measuring tape or a ruler and kind of getting an idea. So for example, for this one, my goal here is the height of the center, okay? Because do you see this? I kind of want to give it that Magnolia vibe, because if you really look at the Magnolia centers, they kind of stick up, and so that's kind of what my goal here is. So then what I did was I grabbed my measuring tape and I measured, and roughly I'm trying to see where I would like the little stamen or whatever, how high I want it. And looking at this, I am looking at it around probably 2.4 height wise is where I would want this center to be. So obviously, because this is larger, that's why the height is taller, but the little mini versions, it's going to be obviously smaller. So let me take you to Cricut Design Space and let me show you that center. Okay, you guys, so let's take a look at what my pink center 5 looks like. So she's gonna look something like this when you get her. So obviously we're gonna manipulate the sizing when you get her. So essentially when making the center, I did 2. So my idea was that I needed something that was longer for the center part. Let me grab an example, which is this part right here. And then obviously I needed something shorter. So honestly, I was just playing around with it and just kind of visioning it in my head. And this is what I came up with. So a little pair. So you're only going to need one of each image. So let me give you the sizes of the ones that I used. So for the for the first 2 smallest sets, these are the sizes that I did. So this is going to be your little center part. So width 1.801 and height 0.778. Okay. And then this part, which is going to be your little frilly part here. Okay. Width 2.474 and height 0.5. Okay. So I made 2 sets of those because again, it's for both of the sets. Then I went a little bit bigger. So this was for the third set, third smallest, or going first, second, so the third set, yeah. So here are the measurements, 2.54, height 0.887, sorry if it's shaky. And then the other one, 0.57 height, 2.822 is for this one right here. Okay, so now we are getting to the bigger ones. So here is this one. This one was for, which one did I use for this one? Believe this is the, I forgot, let me take a look. Okay, you guys, so yeah, this is for the 4th one, going from the smallest to the largest. This is for the 4th set. So here are the measurements, 3.26, height 1.408, and then for this one, 4.478, height 0.905. So make sure just to pause this when you're trying to find the you know, get the measurements. So this is for the 5th one. So again, starting from the smallest to the largest. So 3.782, 1.633 for this one. And then for this one, we have 5.196, 1.05. Okay. For the 6th set, we have 5.587 and 2.412. For this one, 7.674 and 1.551. So this one, actually, I'm going to be using it for this flower as well, because this is the one right here. So this is the 6th petal or set, I should say. So this one's roughly around 6 inches. So the one that we just did, which is over here, it's slightly larger, but I think the center is going to work as well for it. So I'm actually going to keep it the same size as this one. Okay, so these two are going to be the same size. So let me go ahead and cut out the image, and I'll be right back to show you how to assemble. Okay, you guys, so I did cut mine out using, so I don't think I failed to mention what type of paper I use. So I am using 65-pound weight. This is what I used for this one. Some of these I also used tex weight, which I don't mind using tex weight for smaller flowers. I want to say this one is tex weight right here. This one right here, this little cutie. So this yellow is 65-pound weight. This is from Michael's. So here are the two centerpieces. Now I do want to mention that one of the nice things about this center is that if you want to use the scraps, save them for something else, or maybe also if you want to make another center for this Magnolia, you can definitely do two, okay, because the scraps work. It's wonderful. So first thing is first, the longer ones are going to be the center part of your centers. Pretty simple. And you are just going to roll it up, glue it. So then this part is going to go underneath. You're just going to roll. Glue, pinch. So now I like to grab these little shorter ones and kind of give them a flip back. And then these I kind of like to give them a little separation, not so much. Just like that. And there is the center. Now you're going to grab your Magnolia flower, add glue, turn her around, and glue her in the center. Oh, sorry, glue strings, and voila, there you go. Isn't she adorable? As mentioned, such a super simple flower to make. They're all assembled exactly the same way. You're going to receive I can't speak. You're going to receive you guys. You're going to receive 7 different sets, okay? Starting from your 2.5 all the way up to your 6.5-inch Magnolia. Now, if you're looking for something, again, mentioned larger, maybe in the 15-16-inch range, then maybe template 26 is ideal for you, because those, again, she's the OG. So back in the day, I strictly stuck to large paper flowers, like in the 15 to 18, 20-inch range. Okay, but these are cuties, so these are meant to be small little babies. Okay, so again, this is my template 100. You can find her either here on my template website, www.ariellesedesigns.com, or you can find her on my Etsy shop. And then the ping reminder, I did use my ping center 5. You don't, so the center is not going to come included, you guys. It's only the petals, because the center is going to be up to you as to whatever you wish to use, okay? But again, you can use that one if you would like. You could also find it on my Etsy or my template website. And I will chat with you guys later. Bye.